What's going on, YouTube? It's Patrick, Mid-10 Outdoors, coming at you with a new toy. Yes, I've got a new toy. It is a Leatherman toy. I've been looking at this one for quite a while. Pulled the trigger and bought it. Please excuse the fire alarm. It has been like that since we moved in here. When it gets cold and temperature changes, it beeps. New batteries, everything cleaned out, it still beeps. Anyway, with that said, the Leatherman that I've been looking at for a while, I've been wanting something that I could carry a little easier, and I'll explain all that here in a second. But the one that ended up getting, if you follow me on Instagram, and there's a couple other places, I think actually on Google Plus I actually noted that this was coming. But I got the Leathermen Sidekick. What I like about it, it has the belt clip right there to where you can put it in your pocket. Now the clip can be, well, I don't know if it can be moved or not. I hadn't messed with it enough to find out, but I like where it is because when I pull it out of my pocket, the way I pull it out of my pocket, I can just reach right here, whoops, trying to do it, and grab the knife. Now I will have to say this has been one of the better, it's not the best, or it's not one of the better knives I've owned, but this has been one of the better knives that Leatherman has put out as far as sharpness. Now, with that said, I use the knife quite a bit every day. I'm probably going to eventually put my own little grind on it and sharpen it up right and go from there. But as far as the tool goes, you know what? I like it because I don't have to carry a pocket knife and a multi-tool too. Now, is that saying I'm going to get away from carrying my multi-tool and a knife? No, of course not. You gotta play with them all. But anyway, I really like the way this one is set up. And of course you got your standard pliers, but spring loaded. I like that. My wave is not spring loaded. I'm trying to think if my Gerber is spring loaded. I don't think it is. So you've got your pliers, your needle nose, and you crimp down, of course, wire cutters, and somewhat of a stripper on it. It's not really as great of a stripper. It does have your flathead and Phillips head screwdrivers. Hang on, I'm trying to get used to this new camera angle. As you can see there. Then you have, push up through the bottom to get your items to come up a little easier. You have a serrated knife edge. There it is. I'm going to put that one back down so I don't take a finger off. Me and knives, we don't have the best of, not the best of friends sometimes. You got your bottle opener, your fingernail file, and a lanyard hole. God, it's been a long week. Anyway, that's pretty much all it is to the tool. It's not a lot to it, but you know what? It serves my daily purpose. And that's something I was looking for, something that served my daily purpose a little better. The Leatherman Sidekick is doing that so far. You're in the $25 range, $28 range, I think. I'm going to say $25 to $30 range. Amazon has them in stock right now, matter of fact. But I really like this one. I'm carrying it all the time, every day. It came with a couple other things. It came with a little keychain beaner thing and a little leather case. Like I say, Leatherman matches its cases up. I don't know why. They do what they do. Don't care. It's just basically a little bag that slides down into, and the little beaner can hang on to your belt loop, and you go from there. I'm not going to do that. I'm going to use the pocket clip. For the money, if you're looking for a good start out Leatherman, this I almost would point you towards this. for the money and for a startup. The Leathermen Sidekick. You know, I do have the Wave, like I said. I love my Wave. I go camping and stuff, the Wave goes with me. Because I have, like I said, I have on it, you can go back and check out my Leatherman Wave video. I have all the bits I need for all my equipment that I take with me out in the woods and stuff. So if I need to repair anything or do anything, it's right there on the Leatherman Wave. But as far as a daily, you want to, and of course, I forgot to mention this, the saw. I will give Leatherman that. That is one mean saw. I haven't cut any wood down with it, but it wouldn't worry about it. But if you're looking for a good startup tool, Leatherman Sidekick, I would say would be the best one to go with. That was my son. Actually, my son has this very one. It was his first Leatherman, and he really likes it. One day he's going to give you his opinion on it. My opinion is I give it 2 thumbs up. I really like it. Would I take it in the woods? Yeah, I would take it in the woods. It'll work just fine in the woods too. So, there's my little take on the Leatherman Sidekick. I really like it. I'm glad I bought it. And it's going to get worked. Like I said, eventually that knife will get sharpened up a little better. But I mean, right now it cuts and does what I need to do. So, with that said, be prepared.